I'm dark. Okay, there it is. 6, 7. All right. Wait for a few seconds for people to join in the stream here. Good morning, everybody. It is starting off again. 9:24 a.m. It is July 5th. I know I am coming dark. I am sitting outside right now, as you can see. So if I move off to the side, the camera's gonna make me a little dark. Don't bitch about it. I am more aware of it. But we're gonna talk about the title of the video today. And if you did not already see, Antifa leader Luis Marquez, or Snaggletooth, known by some, is suing Joey Gibson and another YouTuber. Now, I'm going to hit the link to the fundraiser page. Right, so the link is in the chat. But we're going to read what Luis has actually put here and why he thinks he has grounds for a lawsuit. So let's we're gonna just jump right into the reading here. So if you're joining the stream here, I might be coming in. I gotta edit this link and try again. Oh, fuck off. Edit error, try again. What the fuck you mean? Fine. You know what? If you guys can hear me, please put that in the comments if you can hear me well. I guess I can't post the link. It won't let me post the fucking link here. Stream. Jump into the reading here. All right, so these lawsuit fundraiser pages usually ask for a story as to why you're asking for money. So that's what we are reading. So let's start. My name is Luis Marquez, and for the last year and a half, I've been engaged in fighting fascists and fascist-friendly organizers here in the Portland, Oregon area. During this time, the right has slandered me and threatened not only me, my family, and friends, but many other community members too. One of Joey Gibson, it says Joey, but Joey Gibson, for those who don't know, one of Joey's followers, Jeremy Christian, killed 2 on the TriMet Max train and severely injured a 3rd. I'm going to put a pause right there. That already is a blatant lie. He's referring to... I'm pretty sure you all heard of Jeremy Christian and what he did over here in turn away Jeremy Christian. And during that event that Jeremy Christian was at, Patriot Prayer distanced themselves from him. So that's already a bold-faced lie. Let's continue reading. They lie as a way to silence my voice. You have no problem talking, you little shit. To silence all of us who come out to oppose them. They have threatened my family and put my child's information online. I don't know anyone would actually breed with a disgusting piece of shit like you. They sent me pictures of my home and children in order to silence me. They have even attempted to burn down my house on St. Patrick's Day. Sorry, they didn't succeed. They have held an anti-Luis rally in front of City Hall, as well as flyered my neighborhood with flyers slandering me as a child molester. I'm going to pause that right there. So the whole anti-Luis to the old vice on June 3rd, and how Luis basically got away. Well, actually, I'll provide there's an update to that. But he, at that time, had gotten away with stealing and assaulting an elderly YouTuber. At the last event on June 30th, I believe, he was actually arrested for his actions involving the elderly YouTuber on June 3rd. So the video of Luis taking that dude's camera and running away with it, he was actually arrested and charged for that. But he was released from jail, shocked, I know. And I don't know where the DA is going to go with it, but he has been charged with 3 felonies as of now. So we're going to jump back into this. As well as flyed my neighborhood with flyers slandering me on a child molester. I've heard reports of, since Luis or Antifa has put flyers up about this YouTuber before anyone has put flyers up against Luis. There's been more flyers about... I'm losing connection here. I'm sorry, guys. Luis and Antifa has put up flyers about this YouTuber before, but then he's now crying that it's being returned, like the people's returning in kind. Get over yourself, man. As a result, I am filing a lawsuit against Joey Gibson, founder of Patriot Prayer, as well as Leo, who is a freelance journalist, and I've also linked Leo's channel in my channel for some of the videos, including that one of me punching that Antifa chick. His channel is also provided great evidence of Luis and his cohorts breaking the law and assaulting. Joe Leo, a freelance journalist and video blogger whose articles and videos have incited numerous threats against my own, who have incited numerous threats on my life. My crime: wanting to live in a country without racism and homophobia. To live in a country where all are created equally, where all are educated, where we all have health care, and where immigrants receive a fighting chance. This made me laugh. Listen to this. I am scared. That is the sentence he put on here. I am scared. That is great, Louis. Be very fucking afraid, you little shit. I am scared. I have received so many threats that I rarely travel outside of my neighborhood alone. That's perfect. That's fucking perfect. He's fucking afraid. He can dish out all this stuff against you, but see on the streets anyway. I can't believe I'm surprised. Yeah, someone did write this for him. This is pretty fucking stupid. But it's really funny listening to how he's afraid. He's afraid. Well, remember on that live stream I did when Luis went back to court because some guy was suing him because he was harassing a store person in their neighborhood. This is pretty much the same thing. He told the judge in that case as well that he's afraid and that people are threatening him. So he's going to be playing this whole victim. I'm afraid. Someone's threatening my life. Someone's threatening my friends and family. His friends are ANTIFA. So I'm sorry. I can't. It's really funny that he's sitting here saying that he's fucking afraid. That he's afraid that someone's going to do something to him. Well, maybe you stupid little fuck. Maybe if you don't go out there and do what you do, my cameras, Leo's cameras, and there are other YouTubers out there who have caught you being a piece of shit, and yet you have the nerve to go and sue these people. Go fuck yourself, man. Go fuck yourself. I'm surprised I'm not even named in a lawsuit. Fuck, my channel has done pretty good in getting these people prosecuted. Anyway, let's continue here. I do feel an imminent threat on my life. Good. Feel that it's good. That's be very afraid, you little shit. Be very afraid. You guys can, say don't say shit like that, but I have absolutely no care for Luis and any of his cohorts. Fucking bring the truck in peace and just I am fearful. I do not know where no come from. Man, that just sounds really weird coming from his mouth. I am fearful of white people that I do not know, as I never know where the attack will come from. It's an awful way to live. Complete strangers, because of these two men making untrue statements about me. They don't need to write or say untrue statements about you, Luis. There's video footage. There is hard video footage of you being a piece of shit. So if Leo didn't write anything and he just shot with his camera, didn't say jack shit to you, or just sat there with his camera, you still would have nowhere to go because we have you on camera. You can say that the words that he had typed out in his article slandered you or misguided, but you can't. And there are video Luis being a piece of shit, and that will show Luis that this case won't go far at all. It just won't. It's fucking stupid that he thinks that he can sit here and sue Joey Gibson and sue other YouTubers for actions that he committed or orchestrated. So let's just continue going here. We're gonna start off with complete strangers, because of these two men making untrue statements about me have called me vile things in the streets. Wow. Oh man, they called you vile things in the streets. Snaggletooth piece of shit. Oh man. Oh man. I said something mean again about you, man. You gonna sue me too? I am confident we can. Okay, so he continues by saying, but I am confident we can win together. Showing up in the streets is good, but what else can you do? Legals for fun. I need it. The short end itself should start hurting their organizing. Wait, they need it in the short term. Is the short term the lawsuit, or just something unrelated to the lawsuit? It's kind of weird. Really fucking weird. I hate live streams. Oh, I'm gonna pause that here. Over here. It's buffering. I'm really sorry about that, folks. I am outside, and the building is right behind me. I don't know why this is buffering. Maybe I should move this inside in a bit. Don't hate the streamer, no. Okay, I'm gonna go inside so there's like a stronger internet connection, guys. Hold on. Damn you. Yes, I'm outside. I'm just let's get inside here. Let's see if that works. So, like the internet router is right here, and I'm outside, so I don't know why it's not working. So I'm inside now. It's lower quality. Yeah, it can be. Let's see, this conference room is open here. Yeah, conference room is open. It's just filled with a bunch of exercise equipment, but the stream should be well in here. Sit down. I have my background is not exercise balls. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Okay, so how is the stream coming in now? If the stream doesn't come in clearly at this point, I can just pause it and then do another one when I have a stronger one. But after the stream does not work out, I will get the link to you guys and try to figure this out. But let's continue reading. Okay, it looks like it's improving. I'm looking at the chat here. Okay, so if any of you guys missed any parts of the stream, go ahead and pin the comments while I'm reading here. I will be answering to, and if you guys missed anything, just put it in the comments and I'll respond to it. So let's continue reading. But I am confident that we can work together. Showing up in the streets is good, but what else can you do? Please donate to my legal support fund. I will need it in the short term, and then the lawsuit itself should start hurting and organizing. We can stop them with this suit. It will be a big win for all of us. It'll hurt them financially, so they will not be able to travel all over terrorizing other communities, and they will have trouble recruiting. We've already slowed them down, but making it expensive and not fun to show up in the streets will help crush them. Taking their money will stop them from being able to hurt others. When I win, he seems a little too hopeful about this already. When I win, I plan on starting funds for comrades and people in the movement. Funds will help immigrants find lawyers in peace, help with operations for trans folk, and to help other victims of right-wing extremist violence. So, this is pretty fucking stupid. Okay. Can anyone type out the info here? I will put I'm trying to post the link to the fundraising page, but for some reason YouTube won't let me. I'm sorry, I can't. You know what? Let me go to the refresh. I'm gonna post it to the community tab on my YouTube channel. So you guys to the community tab on my YouTube channel, so you guys can actually go and read it. That's like the easiest place. So you guys can actually go take a look at it. I didn't know why I did this before. But I don't know where he thinks this lawsuit's going to go. You know, you have my channel, you have the Common Sense Conservative, you have the Man the Unknown, you have Leo Stratton's channel, you have Justin Media. These are all YouTubers who go to these events and capture the violence that Antifa brings on other people. And I'm pretty sure everyone here has seen clips from June 3rd. I mean, not June 3rd, June 30th. I'm pretty sure everyone saw the clips of Antifa literally starting to riot in Portland and the Portland police standing down. That's another stream for another day. We'll touch base on that. I'm disgusted at how the Portland police basically pulled back protection for Patriot Prayer and the marchers, even though that Patriot Prayer filed a legal permit for the march in Portland. And if you look at my other streams, you'll see that when there's an actual, when there's a permitted march on the streets in Portland, there are police escorts. The police usually use some tricked out Dodge Challenger to help guide the protesters and help block, like, get the cars out the way. But this time around, there was no, I didn't see much protection. I didn't see a car leaving the marchers. I just saw a bunch of patriots walking through downtown Portland. They turn a corner and there's a herd of Antifa right there waiting to cause violence. So no, I'm not gonna, you're gonna sit here, you're gonna bitch and moan that you're getting what's coming to you. You're getting what's coming to you, Elise. This is, your lawsuit will go nowhere. There is enough evidence against you that will destroy your case. And for you to sit here and say that you're gonna be taking their money, again, that can be a short-term solution, but in the long term, people are going to continue to donate to support the patriots, because it is true. It sounds weird. It sounds crazy to me, but it's going to be true. There is absolutely no First Amendment here in Portland, because if you speak out against, if you are not within the big ideological bubble here in Portland, if you are not on board with everybody else, or the majority, you are that minority. That minority is, conservative, Republican, anyone who's not left or far left leaning. Anyone, if you're not left or far left, fucking you're the enemy. You're a racist, you're a xenophobe, you're all this shit, and it's fucking bullshit. And I've tweeted out that here in Portland, it's politics first. The police aren't going to really step up and do their actual job, like as you would see Chicago police or the NYPD do. Over here, the mayor is the top dog. The mayor is he's the one. There's the chief of police, or diversity hire, Danielle Outlaw, but above her is the mayor. So let's say Danielle's like, if Danielle said protect the patriots, the mayor can overrule her and tell the police to stand down, which I don't like. I don't like the mayor having that power. Leave that power. Leave all that shit to the chief of police. There's a reason why there's a chief of police. All right. And to answer the question, the abominable snowman. Yes, Luis is the little rat face guy. I should probably make a playlist of all the videos of him doing stupid shit. But there is a video of him on my channel spitting on somebody. Hey, Silver Shepherd, be careful, man. I don't want to get in trouble. I'm not gonna delete that comment, but I do not want to get in trouble here. So, but yeah, it's shit like that actually. I'm sorry. Let me get my thoughts. I kind of stopped because of the chat here. But it's politics first here in Portland, and that's making things a little hard for people who don't want to be political, who aren't really political, or who are on the opposite side here. The people who aren't political, everything in Portland has been politicized with either race or gender or some shit. It's really fucking stupid. You can't, and that's probably around the country, but here in Portland, it's really exhausting. I took the trip to Vegas just to get out of this bullshit for at least a few days. And, I'm glad I did. I'm really glad. Let's see. All right, so we're going to pause this here. I'm going to pause my ranting here and take a look at the chat. I don't know why this says top chat. It should switch it to live chat. Okay, so apparently people have been pitting Luis's address on my comment section. That is your freedom of speech. I, however, do not condone anyone going out of their way to go and terrorize them. But if you do, that's your doing, not mine. I'm telling you, myself right now, Airline of World and More does not condone people going out there and beating them up. Going out to his house and beating them up. Don't go to his house and beat him up. Just wait for him on the street somewhere. Catch him off guard. He's literally, Luis is basically, he has nothing when he's by himself. And when he was talking about this they've had a anti-Luis rally. We were calling on the district attorney and the county, along with the mayor and the chief of police, to actually prosecute and do something in regards to the violence that Antifa has inflicted upon innocent civilians here in Portland that has been excused by the DA. And by excused, I mean you'll just get a slip. You'll show up for court, and the DA will give you a slip that will say, "We're not going to prosecute this. You may prosecute at a later time. Yada yada yada, shit like that." It's stupid. They should just charge him right then and there. There's enough video evidence on our channels that can put him in jail. That can actually land a solid charge. At this point, I mean, I do want him to be sitting in jail. But I also do, however, want this stuff to be on record that he has been charged with stealing, that he has been charged every time he's done something. So there is actually a trail of this, but there really isn't a trail of the police. They don't arrest him for cleaning up. I mean, kind of, they let this go, just let this go unchecked. He's all, but the anti-Luis rally, he showed up at the anti-Luis rally by him with one other person, and he then took off down the street when he caught our attention, and we went up to go talk to him. He just took off. It's pretty stupid. I'm pausing. I'm looking at the chats here. Yes, make Portland, Oregon again. Yeah. Because Portland is not the city that I once knew when I moved here. It's taken a really drastic turn for the worse. And I mean, yeah, it's a shithole. If you guys are actually wondering how Antifa operates, there's a few. I've noticed that people have posted up a few places where Antifa congregates in Portland. There's like a SEIU local house. I guess it's like a workers' union. There's a building that they own over on towards 92nd that currently Antifa likes to go hang out at, as well as the Yam Hill Pub down in downtown Portland. You guys aren't from Portland, Oregon, or you are from Portland, Oregon. The Yam Hill Pub is like a little shithole on the wall. It looks like a shithole, a disgusting little shithole on the wall. You can actually walk right by the pub and not know it's there. If you do, if you do look at it, it looks disgusting. It looks disgusting. It looks like a public bathroom, kind of just graffiti on the wall, stickers and shit. It looks disgusting from the outside. I haven't been inside, but I can imagine the inside looks just as disgusting as the outside. That pub. Jesus Christ. I am sorry. I am under the weather. Ooh, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. Los Michaels, that pub sucks 30 balls. Yeah. There are better pubs in Portland to go to than the Yam Hill Pub. So, but there are people so far who have donated to this fund. So Luis is asking for $5,000 for this legal fund against fascist violence. And you see the little artwork they put up here. It's really fucking stupid. The person who put this together, however, her name is Catherine Vogel. That is Luis's girlfriend or his wife. I don't know who she, like, what their relation is, but Luis, this Catherine chick, that's his partner. And what I've seen at some of these events is that she takes most of these punches. Luis just slinks back into the crowd. And this Catherine chick I've seen her take punches before that are meant for Luis. And it's pretty fucking stupid. It's pretty fucking stupid. I don't know why she's even doing this. But Catherine has put Portland and Seattle activists have experienced repeated incidents of violence from fascists in the state recently. Today, we need your help in building a legal fund to protect our community against this violence. No, actually, because the violence that's really coming, the violence that takes place in Portland is coming from Antifa, and they know it. Shamefully, $365 have been donated. Have been raised so far for this. It's been running for 20 days. 7% of the $5,000 have been made. So let's see who have been contributing so far. One of the contributors is Peggy Zabrowski. She is a Black Lives Matter SJW libtard who has been arrested before in the past for not listening to police instructions to get out of the street. If you watch the video, protesters sue police for their own stupidity. She was mentioned, and I kind of mentioned her in that video that she didn't get out. She went to the street. She didn't get out the street. She did not get out the street, and she was arrested for being in the street. There are about four anonymous that go about that range between $20 and $50. But I don't really think that this case is going to go far, given that there is enough evidence against Luis and Antifa that a judge will be like, get the fuck out of my courthouse with this bullshit. And hopefully the judge who sees this will say those exact words, get the fuck out of my courthouse with this bullshit, or something along those lines. Because honestly, this is not going to go anywhere. If anything, Joey Gibson and some of these Republicans and conservatives have losses against Antifa, Luis, and the police. They do. I think they have solid grounds to sue. Luis doesn't. What Luis and his girl Catherine do is they are, and yes, I'm pretty sure you guys are aware of this. They're basically just ignoring all the violence that they have orchestrated, all the violence they have inflicted on other people, and they're just look at those Trump supporters over there. Look at them wearing their MAGA hats and their hockey gear with their biker gloves and shit. Those people, like you will see Antifa in the left using Patriot Prayer members who show up to their events geared up and ready to fight. They've done that because they can't. They've been attacked. They've been assaulted. Leaving events, coming to an event, or at the event itself. And Patriot Prayer host their events inside a federal park. For those who don't know, there is one federal park that I'm aware of, and that is Terry Strunk Plaza. Now, Terry Strunk Plaza is right across the street from a federal building. And whenever Patriot Prayer holds an event at the Terry Strunk Plaza Park, the Department of Homeland Security is there with policy that they literally disarm the patriots going into the park. There are no guns. If you're illegally carrying a gun, your gun can't be with you in the park. If there's a stick that you use for a flagpole, they'll take it from you. The Department of Homeland Security, they disarm you as you are going into Terry Strunk Plaza. But where Antifa sets up is across the street in Lonzo Square and another part. I can't think of the name. But the Portland police, they don't check people going into those parks. The Portland police will just create a line outside of those parks in the street that separates the federal park from the city park, and that's it. Antifa will throw things over the police line into the federal park, but nothing is done until things get really out of hand in the public park. So, again, Antifa, Luis, and his girl, his bitch Catherine here have nothing to go. They really don't. The fact that Luis is afraid to leave his house, be very afraid, Luis. Be very afraid. Luis better be glad this is not in Chicago. Like, I mean, that's all I can say. He's very glad he's not in Chicago trying to pull this bullshit, because he probably would have had 3 rounds put into the back of his head already at this point. And this is funny. It's funny how this kind of Antifa can be violent over here on the West Coast, but you don't see any of this happen in the Midwest. You don't see this happen on the East Coast. They don't put up with this bullshit. It's just, I mean, if Antifa try to pull this shit, I've seen videos of Antifa in Chicago, and they are a tiny bunch, a very tiny bunch. And it's, Luis wouldn't allow this in Chicago. Fuck yeah, he would not. He would not at all. Over here in Portland, it's, yeah, the police, the police are kind of torn here. I would say, like the police the Portland police are somewhat doing their jobs when it comes to arresting some of these Antifa guys, but when it comes to dealing with Patriot Prayer, they have threatened arrests to the Patriot guys who have been defending themselves against Antifa, and that irritates me. You know, Antifa is causing trouble, and I get, you know, Antifa has a right to protest, but they do not have the right to inflict unprovoked violence onto innocent civilians. And that is what they've been doing, and the police have let that happen. You can see how some of these brawls take place during some of these marches. Again, this is a criticism of Joey Gibson, but there are times where the march that Joey's leading would go straight directly into a wall of Antifa, and there's police standing within just feet of these two groups, and they watch as these two groups collide. And okay, what the fuck is going on here? Don't forget, police. I'm just gonna the chat for time. I'm trying to let that go. No, I would actually disagree. The cops and Antifa are not on the same side. The police have actually been protecting Patriot Prayer. A report came out that Patriot. Well, okay. I just now thinking about that. It is kind of true, but partially the Patriot has been getting protection somewhat from the police, and the police have not been prosecuting any of the Patriot guys for their actions during these events because it is self-defense. It is literal self-defense, but it's gotten to the point where that self-defense, the police will arrest them. So the Portland police here the Portland police have their priorities fucked up, and I blame that on that Danielle Outlaw and the mayor. The Department of Homeland Security have their shit together, and you know, kudos to them on that. My computer's getting low here on battery power, so I'm going to Ultraman. Wow, Ultraman. All right, so I'm actually gonna stop the stream here. My computer is dying. I've talked for about 30 minutes. I wish I could talk more. I don't have my charger on me, but I will post a link to the fundraiser in the communities tab on my YouTube channel. Go and take a look at it, share it, link it, all you want to it. And yeah, thank you for watching today, guys. And thank you for watching the videos. I am almost at 20,000 subscribers. Thank you for watching the videos and wishing me and other YouTubers who go out to the events safe travels. I really enjoy. I really enjoyed the feedback and support that I got from you guys. Thank you. You guys have a great day. Enjoy your summer. Fucking really enjoy your summer. Don't be like these protesters and just, you know, pretty much don't enjoy your summer. Enjoy your summer, guys. It's gonna be great weather out there. When I'm done here, I'm gonna go out and go to the beach today. I'm just gonna have fun today. I'm gonna enjoy my summer. You guys do the same. Have a nice day.